All right, family. I'm back again. I had some technical difficulties with that first live try, but hopefully you'll be coming in soon, guys. Need a haircut as well, but it's all good. Trying to find something on my computer as well to be able to make sure I get all the comments in. All right. So again, I'm waiting on some people to join in. Hopefully, I didn't throw you off with that little mix up I was trying to get going. Once you come into the building, give a shout out. You know what I mean? Let me know where you at, where you from, who you are. And again, I'm trying to pull you up on my computer as well so I can read the comments clear, all right? Peace and love to whoever that one person that came up in the house. I don't see anything coming from you though. Again, guys, so if you're not watching me live and you're catching it on the rebound, I'm just going to introduce a few things that I'm going to be doing as far as having a few little twists going on with the channel, guys. I'll be adding some videos dealing with entertainment, news segments, 5 minutes or less. We'll have a little bit of fun, but I continue to drop those videos that have all the information dealing with the herbs, the CBD oils, the nutrition, the fasting, self-health, the whole 9 yards, all right? Still don't see anybody commenting, all right? If you're in the building and you can hear me, give me a thumbs up so I can make sure that I'm doing this the right way. This is my first time on the live by myself. So Fab ain't make it. About to fire her anyway. She about to be fired. About to fire So Fab. Yeah, guys, I'm waiting on individuals to come. Come on in the house. Come on in the house. All right, you got one thumbs up. Give a shout out to your name, guys. Give a shout out to your name. In the city that you're from. See about 3 of you up in the house. All right, Valita. What's up, Valita? I may be pronouncing that wrong. Let me know if I am pronouncing that wrong. Again, I'm trying to get you guys on my computer as well so I can make sure that I get the questions. If you have any specific questions that you want to ask, please feel free to ask them. What's up, Valita? Again, tell me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. You might have to spell that out for me, Valita. I'm terrible with pronunciation, but I see you. Allow a few more people to come up into the house. We only got like 4. I might not get a whole lot because I ain't got Sharon on the channel with me. Yeah, I might be able to see it now coming up. Again, guys, if you have any questions, please ask those questions. again, guys, some of the things that I'm trying to do with the new stuff that I'm doing is, like I said, with the I gotta turn this down right here. Give me 1 second, guys, while I try to get used to doing this live thing by myself. Do you think the CBD powder is good for a person with Alzheimer's? What's up? I still can't see the things coming up down in my thing. I saw your question, Valita. Uh, I'm pretty sure that the CBD oil is going to be pretty good for pretty much anything. It's not going to cure anything in and of itself. Uh, it's going to be a combination of things. Like with Alzheimer's, one of the main things that you want to do is to the avoid grains and high carbohydrate type foods because these tend to have a ill effect on the brain. So what you would want to do in preventing Alzheimer's is to really cut back on the grains and the high carbs, not the vegetables, the simple carbs. You want to make sure that you again avoid a lot of the grain intake. So that's going to be the key, or one of the keys with that. All right. So again, it's not going to be just one thing, guys. The CBD oil is not a miracle cure. What it has is it has minerals, nutrients, and it has vitamins. It has fatty acids, has cannabinoids. It has what they call terpenes. It has also plant sterols, and it has a number of other things that benefit the body, that help the body, to help heal the body in the way that it is providing nutrients to the body. So what is happening, guys, and a lot of us don't realize it, is that the body is becoming more diseased because the body is lacking the nutrients. And we've been lacking those nutrients for a long time now. We've been dealing with that nutrient deficiency for a long time because we've been eating foods that are not foods, not natural foods to the body. So they have no nutritional value. They have very few benefits to the body besides tasting good. But we've been brought up on these things and we've been taught that this is actual food. It's not actual food in the sense of feeding the body what it is that the body needs. It's food in the sense that it has calories. We can consume it, but it is destroying us slowly across the board. All right. So again, I don't promote the CBD oil in a sense that it's a miracle cure. Again, the CBD oil provides vitamins, nutrients, minerals, and other things that the body needs. Therefore, it's going to benefit the body. And if you're benefiting the body with the nutrients that it needs, the body can and will start to heal itself. You know what I mean? So again, don't look at these things as being miracle cures. All right, Valida, I see you. Yeah. Janice Mitchell, Baton Rouge in the house. Valida, where you from? I ain't see your thing. What's up, Janice? Janice? Yeah, so that's the case with that. So yeah, definitely the CBD oil, it can help. But again, overall, guys, if you're dealing with main issues, dealing with serious type of ailments, you're gonna have to make an overall change. You really gonna have to eliminate those things that are causing inflammation. So inflammation is one of the biggest keys to causing dementia and ultimately Alzheimer's. Again, these things are not things that generally just happen to the human being as they get old. It's what we have been taught, what we've been eating, what we've been doing, etc. Oh, you right down the street. Raleigh is in the house. I'm in Winston Salem, right outside of Winston Clemens. So you right down the street, Olivia. And I may be pronouncing that name wrong. And I apologize if I am. CB, what's up, CB? How you doing? We just chilling. This is my first live by myself, so I'm working through some kinks, trying to figure out some things. I know we ain't got many people in the building, but whatever questions that you have, please, ask the question. and then I can see if I can answer. That'd be easy. All right, Val. That makes it easier. Thanks, because I can tell some names. But yeah. So again, overall health comes from doing away with certain things. You know what I mean, and then realizing certain things that we can do is not necessarily good for the body just because we can do it. And that's the gift and the curse of technology. We've been blessed to be able to do things that we normally would not be able to do as far as food consumption is concerned. Therefore, we are consuming things that are not foods. And I've been doing it for most of my life until I finally got to the point where I started to understand that these things were not natural. And then I started to have a natural inclination to want to learn more. And then I started questioning everything. And then I came down again with a ton of illnesses with that time period because I had went the wrong route with a lot of the nutrition. And from day one, I mean, birthed into a body that was deficient of minerals, etc. If you're not breastfeeding, and if you were not breastfed, these things manifest themselves later on in life if we're blessed to live longer. So that's a lot of things that we got to realize. So that's why breastfeeding is very essential if you can do it. For those who just choose to voluntarily not do it because it's an inconvenience, then you're doing your children a disservice. You know what I mean? I know most of us on here are beyond that age where we're having children, but we can pass this on to our grandchildren, to our daughters, etc. That again, we're setting ourselves up for a weakened human being, and that's why disease has been so devastating to us in one sense, because we are born deficient because we're not being fed the proper nutrients from day one. Is there anything that you would recommend for cleansing the body? I nurse my children by baby milk. Nurse my children, but I wasn't nursed as a baby. Yeah, it's many things that you do. You can look into a lot of the Dr. Sebi's cleansing products. Now, again, it costs money, but it's well worth the price. So I would look at Dr. Sebi's sale food, and I would order things from there. I've ordered things from there. I ordered things for Sharon from there when she was dealing with what she is dealing with a couple of months back. All right. So I would definitely do that. What's up, Darlene? Where you from, Darlene? Um, so also, like I have herbs, the milk thistle, the dandelion, the oregano, the cat's claw, all those type of things helps to cleanse the body. You know what I mean? But if you want to buy those things already combined together, you can go to Dr. Sabi and get some of those things. All right. What's up? Oh, all right. Oxford. Oxford. Is that Connecticut, Darlene? So hopefully I answered your question, CB. Again, you can look at the dandelion, you can look at the milk thistle, you can look at the oregano, and you can take all those together, like take a tablespoon of each of those on a daily basis, and that would definitely make it happen. What's up, Marilyn? How you doing? Good to see that you made it in. Hope things are well with you. What's up, Valerie? What's going on with you? How you doing? The colon cleanse, I got that from the I got that from not the vitamin shop, but it's a herb shop that I go to locally that I gave to Sharon a while back, and that was I forget the actual name of it, but it was a colon cleanse. It was powerful, and it seemed to help Sharon for a little while. I do have hemp cigarettes, but I don't know that I can ship the hemp cigarettes. I I um I actually do them now. At first, they would give me issues, Darlene, but now I'm pretty good, and I'm gonna take me one tonight because it really relaxes the body and allows me to go to sleep pretty well. What's up, Sharon? Where you from, Sharon? Pascal. Shout out to City, guys, so I can know where you at. I got some people right here in North Carolina with me. But yeah, so again, it's you want to go to Arkansas. What's up, Arkansas? That's cool, Sharon. How is it out there? Y'all about an hour behind us on the East Coast, right? Or 2 hours? Valerie, you say you need some. Okay, what's up, Maryland? Southern New Jersey in the house. I need one of those cigarettes. Valerie, what's up? Alabama in the house. Is it hot down there, Valerie? I don't know if I can ship to. I don't know if I can ship to Oxford or not. Valerie, I got to make sure that you can ship those things, those cigs. I feel comfortable shipping the CBD oil because it doesn't have any of the THC. So I have to do a little bit more research on the cigs. I didn't buy a ton of the cigs. I bought those personally because I knew they worked. And also, I what's up, CBNC in the house? Um, he said it's hot around here. I know it's ridiculous. It's still hot up here in North Carolina. But yeah, I bought the CBD. I bought the cigs for Sharon, and it had knocked out her pain. So I had started taking it, but I have a heart condition called supraventricular tachycardia. So I have a defibrillator in my chest. And when I first did the hemp cig, it gave me some issues. Um, and I felt as if it was palpitating my heart, but after 2 or 3 weeks, I went back and started trying it again, and it hasn't done that. So now I feel comfortable doing it because I feel like it's gonna help me with not only the relaxation but also help with my SVT, that ventricular tachycardia that I had. You know what I mean? And I think one of you guys, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys are familiar with my story as far as me being incarcerated when I was younger. I got involved in the drug game, was selling drugs, selling that poison to people, and I ended up overall doing a total of 8 years. Because somebody wanted me to tell a little bit about that story. For those of you who don't know, again, I don't glorify it, but what it is what it is. What's up, Cat? Louisiana in the house. Okay, that's the story right there that I'm telling you, Valerie. I think you may have asked it. Some of those who've been riding with me for a long time, they know the story. So basically, again, when I was younger, I got involved in drugs. I got involved in the selling of drugs. I wasn't a drug taker, but I was selling drugs, and I ended up doing 2 times in prison, 1992 into 1998. What's up, Beverly? And from 2000 to 2003. So I ended up spending close to 8 years in prison, 2 times for selling drugs. That really threw me back, really threw me off, and it really, but it was my first introduction into finding out more of the trueness of history as it been taught in the United States as far as school is concerned. So I utilized the time to help start to educate myself. And that was something that really benefited me and is benefiting me now. Not prison. Prison did not benefit me in that way. I could have did this free. I lost all my 20s in prison. Therefore, I was starting behind the 8 ball and still am behind the 8 ball, so to speak, when it comes to trying to reestablish my life. So when I got out, I was working at McDonald's. I was doing because I knew I wasn't gonna sell any dope. This was the second time I got out. Remember, I didn't learn the first time. I did 5.5 years the first time. Came home, thought I had overcame the temptations that was there, but I came right back into the same environment that I was in, and eventually I got right back into the same things that I was doing, and I ended up getting caught again. So obviously I wasn't a good drug dealer, which is nothing to be proud of as far as being a good drug dealer anyway. But obviously that wasn't for me. And again, the damage that I did to the families and the people that I did as far as selling them those drugs and taking advantage of their weakness, you know what I mean? That is what really I see now more so than the time I spent away. It was the damage that I helped continue into the community. So now that years have went by, it's like a total reversal. Now I'm totally into like the health and the helping of people. But I think the experience on both ends really benefited me in a way that allowed me to uh, come to this point right here where I'm doing things and seeing things a lot clearer than I ever have seen them, and I'm making things happen in certain ways, and I'm doing a whole lot of things that I would love to do as far as learning about what's natural and how to try to heal this human body and the psychology, sociology, everything that involves the society. That's something that motivates me to continue to learn because I feel like we live in a society that's just backwards. Yeah, I mean it's been tough. It's still tough to this day. You understand what I'm saying? The system, again, I take responsibility for the things that I've done, but the system is not designed to benefit individuals of color, black people. I don't like to say individual colors. Black people. Some people make it through the system without being scathed. That's because they usually uh, they conform to the system. And I'm not saying not to conform to the system, but if you conform to the system, then you're likely not to be scathed by the system. If you rebel against the system, then you're going to end up getting scathed by the system. The thing is, I rebelled against the system in a self defeating way and in a way that was self destructive to myself and to my own people. So it was a double whammy. But now that I'm out, I still don't conform to the system. But I found the path that was genuine to me, that was natural to me, that I could have found if I hadn't been birthed into a social condition that was conducive to easily getting involved in those types of behaviors. Again, I take responsibility for myself and for my actions, but I know that the system is designed to trap people in that type of behavior. So the system doesn't get a pass. The individual is responsible, and the system plays a major role in those types of behaviors that are self-destructive to individuals and to the community. And until we fix the system, which I don't see happening within my lifetime, then we're gonna have continue to have problems. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. Again, I don't blame the system for all my behavior because I chose to do what I knew was wrong when I could have did what was right. But at the end of the day, I still know that the system was designed in part to make it easier for my type to fail. And that's just what it is on that. This is true, Janice. This is beautiful. That's exactly how I see it. Individuals can't be themselves. What's up, Paige, Wisconsin? But yeah, Janice, that's a beautiful, beautiful statement that you make. Yeah, many people do conform, but they can't be themselves, so they are still emotionally and mentally still not good with themselves because they know that they're in a system that ain't built for them, but yet they know if they go outside that system is going to make things even rough, even more difficult for them, and they can get caught up in what it is that they see the others that have fell victim to a system that isn't designed for many individuals to succeed. You know what I mean? So I agree with you 100%. And that's why when dealing with the situations that I deal with, I know that I'm on a path that's pretty lonely because, again, I don't do things that normal individuals do on a daily basis with inside the society as far as the tradition, as far as the culture, as far as etc. Now, I'm not saying I don't tie to those type of things in some way or another, but I don't fall into those things as others do because I'm always challenging something. Not for the sake of just challenging, but for the sake of really getting to understand why things are the way they are. And that's the biggest benefit of basically me being free enough to think and try to get an understanding of what it is that we're dealing with and how to master what it is that I'm trying to master, which is myself. You know what I mean? So that's the basis of what it is. So again, that's my journey into health and fitness. And then I have issues as far as I have a lot of health issues that I've chosen to treat naturally. So what I'm presenting to people on a daily basis are things that I'm doing with my own self because I have major issues. I have that heart condition that I told you about, the supraventricular tachycardia. For those of you who don't know, again, I passed out over a year period of time 5 times while I was on the street. This is back in like 2013, I believe. And my heart would stop, and then I would pass out, and then it would just come back. I would go to the hospital. They couldn't find what was going on. So on the fifth time that it happened to me, um, went to the hospital, and then it started to happen in the hospital. So it happened like 5 consecutive times in the hospital, and I had to get shot back to life 5 times within like a 4 hour period. So I deal with serious health issues myself. I had back surgery. I deal with I battle blood sugar levels. I battle blood pressure levels. But I'm battling all these things naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm choosing to do because of what I've learned. And again, I'm not telling anybody else you got to follow my lead. But what I am saying is I'm gonna go out either I'm gonna get healed naturally or I'm gonna go out trying the natural way. That's what I have resigned myself to do. That I'm gonna be in natural or I'm gonna leave naturally. Yes, Paige, thank you for checking in. Back pain, yeah, back pain is serious. Now I did have back surgery in 2010, Valerie. I couldn't take it. Like I literally was crying, and they got me into the hospital 2 weeks before my scheduled surgery, and I was begging them for them that medication. So again, let me make this clear too. As far as medication is concerned, I'm not against short-term use of medication for acute situations. Again, because I utilized it, and even for my heart condition, it really helped. What's up, Deidra? Deidra. Hopefully, I pronounced that right. I'm terrible. I am terrible with names, guys. So please don't be upset with me. All right, what's up, Deborah? Yeah, that sciatica is a beast. So yes, this is something great. I'm glad you made it, Deborah. Yeah, we just chit chatting. And again, guys, for those of you who don't know, now I'm doing with my channel. I continue to do everything that I'm doing with the health and fitness stuff, with the nutritional stuff, with the herbal stuff. But I'm adding a little bit of fun to the channel as far as entertainment news. It's only gonna be like 5 minutes, and I'm gonna cover stories that's relevant as far as today's are concerned, etc. Because I need to get a broader audience into the fray, and that is a way to get them in. And hopefully, once I get them in, they'll start to really get the information that I really want to give to them. So that is the reason why if you see videos popping up on your screen with me doing the news stuff, I'll be doing that as well. It'll be short videos. I'll make it entertaining, but you always get every day the videos that I've been dropping, dealing with the knowledge, dealing with the blood pressure, dealing with the blood sugars, dealing with you name it. You know what I mean? And also, like I say, guys, I'm dealing with a umbilical hernia, and I'm just tired of them people cutting on me. So I'm not gonna. I'm trying. I probably won't get it fixed as far as that is concerned, and it causes some issues because it leads to bloating easily. But again, I'm at that point where I really don't want them cutting on me. I've just been cut on a lot, and I really don't want to do that. So that's one of the things that we're dealing with on that as well. But again, not one thing is going to be the miracle cure to anything. So when you see me promoting the CBD oil, I'm promoting the CBD oil, like I said before, because of the nutritional value that it has. When you see me promoting the herbs, I'm promoting the herbs because of the nutritional values that they have. You'll see a lot of those values overlap each other in some of those herbs. which that is good, which that is natural. Because again, they are only food. They're not a mystical or miracle cure. They're food. They're natural food for the body. And what you hear is individuals, well educated individuals, but not educated in nature, tell you that these are superfoods. They're not superfoods. They're just foods that have been um, they're just foods that are natural to the body. We've been brought up on foods that are not natural. We've been eating things that are not natural to the body. You've heard me say this over and over again. Anything that you have to alter in order to consume cannot be natural to the physiology. If you have to alter it in order to consume it, then it can't be natural, guys. Understand that. Just think about that. No other species on this planet Earth has to alter the food that it has to eat for survival in order to consume it. Makes no sense at all. But a lot of times we don't like to hear that. We don't like to see what it is that's right in front of our face. So therefore, we fall for what it is that we've been taught. And we've been taught by individuals who may be educated, but they're not in tune with nature. And a lot of this is money driven. That's why we suffer so much. And a lot of people don't want to hear that. They just want to hear what it is they want to hear. And what happens is the body becomes addicted to that which we have been consuming. I'm addicted to sugar. I know that sugar kills. I know that sugar is dangerous. But that sugar calls me on a daily basis. Like it calls me. I've been doing a lot better, but it calls me on a daily basis. And the ability to break that habit, I've slowed it way down, but I haven't been able to fully break away from it just yet. So I still consume some sugar in the forms of vegan gummy bears. Just because they're vegan doesn't mean that they are natural for the body. You know what I mean? Or good for the body. They may be better than that other stuff that's not vegan, but that doesn't mean it's natural. You know what I mean? So that's more what it is. What's up, Kiana? Sciatica is awful. Can't shut you down. Yep, that's true. This stuff ain't rolling up, guys, so I gotta pull it up. What's up, Jai from Detroit? What's up? What's up, family? Yeah, that sugar is a beast. This I'm having to scroll this thing up, guys, so it's not scrolling on its own, so you might see my hand come up to the screen. I thought I was able to do something on this computer to see you guys, but obviously I haven't figured it out yet. You say eat more fruit. What's up, Hey, what's up, Simply Natural? Black Life, I see you. Yeah, this is true. Eat more sugar. I mean, eat the fruit for the sugar, but at the end of the day, to be honest with you, I try that, but it still doesn't do the same thing for me as that deadly sugar that's trying to kill me. What's the best way for a beginner to detox from sugar? I can't, you know what? I haven't been successful myself. So I can't really tell you, Deborah, but what I've done is anytime you can, basically anytime you can cleanse the body, anytime you can start to eat more natural, then the body would change what is called the gut flora, and you can start to do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do with the sugar when it concerns that sugar. You understand what I'm saying? So again, like Simply Natural said before, if you eat more of the fruit and things of that nature, then that may fulfill you. It does a little bit for me, but it doesn't do what that killer sugar does for me. And I still trying to battle that daily. Are you keeping up with the ex-police officer in Dallas, Amber Grider? No, is that the lady that killed the black dude? Val? Is that the lady that killed the black dude in this apartment? Amber, Amber Geiger, I think that's what Val said. Yes. No, I haven't really been keeping up with that. I just got into starting back to watch television on that level because I figured that I needed to incorporate that in to try to get more people in to get the knowledge that I'm really trying to feed them. So for those of you who've been riding with me getting just the knowledge, bear with me as I try to get others in through the news and stuff like that, guys. We still to keep it 100. I'm always going to be dropping those videos that have the information in it that I initially started with. It. That's a daily basis thing, but I also on that daily basis because my videos are only like 5 minutes long. I'm gonna have some news stuff in there. Try to catch some of these individuals who just want to be entertained, and hopefully they'll sink into one of those real video and like what it is. It says Maryland, it does work. The CBD oil, yep, the CBD oil, and it affects people differently as well. Yeah, so Simply Life says she was having cravings yesterday and she ate a large bowl of cantaloupe. And again, like there are strategies to help with that. And again, fruit would be the best alternative when you're craving that sugar like that. Yeah, the Botham Jean case. Yeah, I haven't really been following it too close, to be honest with you. I know a little bit about it. What's up, Georgia? What's up, Lynette? Creations, what's going on? Beautifully blended. What's up? I'm just in here kicking it with the family, trying to do the right thing. Yeah. So yeah, I hadn't been keeping up with that the Boston Jean case like that. What's going on with it? Is she going to? Is she still free? Did she get locked up? I know she had got locked up, right? Did she get out on bail or whatever? Again, family, for those of you just joined in, I was talking about that I'm gonna be doing some videos dealing with entertainment news and just some regular news, short videos, because all my videos are short. So yeah, yeah, you can receive you can receive the CBD. I can send the CBD oil with no problem because I'm not. It doesn't have the THC in it. I'm just concerned about the THC that's in the hemp cigarettes. All right. So yeah, you could definitely receive the CBD oil in Georgia. You know what? Let me make sure that because Georgia, y'all, we in the South too in North Carolina, but Georgia can be a little bit even more lot more strict on the things that they do as well. So let me make sure, Lynette, but it shouldn't be an issue. Like I said, because it has nothing in it but the CBD. It doesn't have the THC. New York, what's up, beautiful blended? I see Sharon. Sharon just popped in on and sent me a text. I tried to get over here on this live. She don't want to act right. I'm about to fire She So Fabulous. You be sure to tell her on her channel. She about to get fired. New York, beautiful blended New York. How is it up there? The Granville Richie trial. What's up with that? Inform me on that a little bit. Beautiful blended. Yeah, I usually don't watch a lot of news, guys, so I'm just starting to do that. And again, I told you now, I'm just being straight up with you. The reason why I'm doing it is because I know that a lot of people who are not gonna listen to the educational videos will come in and listen to the news videos, and I'm hoping that they'll go ahead and start to flock over into the real video where they can get some information that's gonna be beneficial. Says gorgeous outside right now. It's still kind of hot down here in Carolina. At least where I'm at. Ridiculous. Valerie, so what type of CBD oil did you have, Valerie? Like the CBD oil is, oh, you think it had some of that THC in it? It probably did. If it's full spectrum. No, she didn't try simply natural life. Sharon didn't try. She gonna get fired. We gonna move on up out of there. Look at y'all over here defending Fab. Look at y'all defending Fab. She probably, I'm gonna go bum rush her patio tonight. I'm gonna rough off. So she got somebody over there. They got to get gone. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was that full spectrum. Yeah, it had that THC in it, Valerie. That full spectrum. That's what I'm about to get on tonight. As far as the hemp cig is concerned, I think like with the CBD oil, again, guys, look, the CBD oil is not the only thing that's gonna benefit the body. It's just something that's really good in dealing with pain and feeding the body some of the nutrients that the body's lacking. You understand what I'm saying? So again, disease is really that the body is lacking nutrients and minerals. These things are going to lead to disease outside of the viruses and the other things that are coming in from the outside. Usually the body is breaking down from the inside out. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you're looking at the CBD oil, of course it's gonna help and it's gonna benefit people differently. Because if it's not necessarily taking care of what it is that you're dealing with directly, it's helping to offset some of the mineral deficiency, the fatty acid deficiencies that the body has. Also with the other herbs. This is why the other herbs are important as well. Like I said, I push the CBD oil because it comes and I bought that and it's easily packaged. But also the other herbs are definitely beneficial to the body in their own unique way. And again, fasting and changing over from consuming a ton of food, especially meat, especially fried food, and especially food that has to be altered in order to be consumed, then you're gonna do better. He said, "No, I do want Fab to come in live. Fab don't know how to act. I'm about to fire though. I've been dealing with this mess for too long. She wrong. She is too long. She don't know how to act, guys. I know y'all love her. She don't want to act right. I told her they love when we on here together. They love the energy between us. Y'all love the energy between us because we keep it 100. We know each other well. In spite of whatever situation we're in, she always be a part of my life as long as she wants to be a part of my life because, like I say, I love her and I'm always love her. 20 minutes from me. Okay, the BX. What is? Oh, the Bronx. You from the? You 20 minutes from the Bronx? Beautiful. Again, guys, y'all gotta bear with me with this live. This is my first time on it by myself. Well, thank you, Janice. I need that support. Your boy be feeling like he's inadequate when he ain't doing the right things with these things. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm confident, guys, but I'm not arrogant. And that's one thing that's I will always be, guys. I'm confident, but I'm not arrogant. But I am confident in what it is that I feel that I know. But if someone can show me that I'm in the wrong, then I have no problem with dropping what it is that I think I know and move in the right direction. Okay, say Uncle Monte. Y'all kill me with that. I be trying to hold on. I gotta go ahead and accept that I'm running up on 50 right now. I still think I'm a young buck. My friend has it both hips, knees, got him walking like a 10 man. Wow. Yeah, man. So again, with that rheumatoid arthritis, all these things are coming from inflammation, guys, and from poor nutrition. Again, like I was saying earlier, you hear me repeat it again. Most of us was born behind the eight ball because most of us didn't get, and I'm thinking, I may be wrong, but most of us did not get fed breast milk. Most of us got vaccinated, and then most of us have been eating this garbage from day one that we thought was food. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not food. That's the thing. It's not food. It's something that we can consume. It's not food, not natural food for the human body. Let's put it like that. Yeah, turmeric is great for inflammation. There's a lot of things that are great for inflammation. You know what I mean? The turmeric is great for inflammation. Pretty much all the herbs that I have back there, the burdock, the oregano, the milk thistle, the dandelion, the chlorella, all those things again have a whole lot of overlapping qualities. Cayenne pepper is great for the inflammation because it moves blood throughout the body as well. The turmeric, the ginger. So sometimes you can make, if you got all three of those, you can make your own capsules out of them, and you can take them. Like take like three what they call 00 capsules a day. That's about 750 milligrams of the cayenne pepper, the turmeric, and the ginger, and you won't feel that burn going down because it's in capsule form, and that can help you. You know what I mean? Paige, what's up, Paige? Liver cleanse, yeah, liver cleanse is great, Janice. What you want to look at is the milk thistle. Here's a great liver cleanse. Like all those cleanses are pretty much tied together, like the colon cleanse, the liver cleanse. If you're cleansing one, you're more than likely cleansing the other. But the milk thistle helps to rebuild the cells on the liver. So that milk thistle is definitely good for the liver. So the milk thistle, the dandelion, the oregano, those things are definitely good at cleansing the body, not just specifically one of the organs, but pretty much all of them. But specifically, milk thistle has a great thing with the liver. That's that milk thistle. You put turmeric in your coffee, beautiful blended. Now you know Sharon loves coffee. I'm against coffee in the sense that it's been said to be a mineral leach. So I would be careful with the coffee. Although you put those things in, if it's leaching minerals from the body, then you're gonna have issues with that, in the long run. So I would really try to go to herbal teas, chamomile tea. They even have a tea. I had the herb, but I forget the name of it. I think it's well, I ain't gonna try to say it, but it actually has a taste like coffee. I'll look it back up because I don't have it anymore. Oh, I love saw palmetto. I'm taking that right now. That saw palmetto, Lynette, that is great, but it's really great for. Reason I'm taking it is for. I mean, we grown people. I'm taking it for prostate. I have prostate issues as far as enlarged prostate. And again, I told you I'm doing everything natural, guys. I just can't go with that. So I'm taking the saw palmetto and I'm taking the nettle, the stingy nettle root, and I've really seen some benefit because again, we're grown here. My flow as far as being able to urinate was so weak that I was totally concerned. And this was about a month or so ago. But once I got on the nettle and the saw palmetto, it really started to help with my prostate. I don't know all the other benefits of the saw palmetto, but I know that it's great in terms of the prostate for the male. I'm pretty sure that it has a lot more um, benefits to it. You know what I mean? Hanging with Miss D. What's up? You say I'll be 51, diagnosed with diabetes when turned 45 with high blood pressure at 44. Before then, I was good. Yeah, pretty much when you get diagnosed with diabetes, you're pretty much going to be diagnosed with high blood pressure as well. They usually come together. Um, Again, what you want to do with burdock root and the nettle, stingy nettle, as well as cinnamon, and a bunch of other herbs are great when it comes to helping with blood pressure. Collagen is great, beautiful blended. I have videos on collagen. Sea moss is high in collagen. So I utilize sea moss. Again, guys, for those of you who don't know, I'm vegan, so I don't use any animal products to get collagen or anything like that. Sea moss, Irish moss is great in collagen, and collagen is essential for a lot of things. It's essential for like the skin health, for hair health. It's essential for the elasticity of the body, and it also helps when you're dealing with cellulite, and it has a lot more benefits as far as the brain is concerned as well. So yes, that's beautiful. What herbs are good for joints? Like I said, I pretty much put any of the herbs that are have anti-inflammatory properties as being good for the joints. So the herbs that I pretty much repeat on a daily basis, as far as the let me see if I can answer this real quick. I'll get back to you, beautiful blended. But the herbs, as far as the burdock, the chlorella, the dandelion, the oregano, the Irish moss. All these herbs have overlapping qualities, and in most of those herbs, one of the number one qualities is the anti-inflammatory effects. But reducing the one of the keys to reducing inflammation is to avoid certain foods. Avoid foods that have to be cooked at high temperature, i.e., if you eat meat, you want to really limit the intake of meat. You want to avoid things that are acidic. You want to avoid sodas if you're eating sodas or eating sodas. I hope you're not eating sodas. I hope you're not eating the cans when you get those sodas out there, guys. So don't eat the soda. Don't drink it either, all right? So you want to avoid that right there. All right, so that's some of the things that you want to do. So why am I vegan? I'm vegan for health reasons, and I'm vegan because it's natural. This is what I said before. Vegan, anything that has to be altered in order to be consumed is not natural. Just think about it. If you don't have the tools in order to kill, slice, cut, prepare, drain, modify, and then cook the animal products, you can't eat it without being poisoned by it. So, how is that natural to the human physiology when, if you didn't have tools, you would not be able to kill many of these animals or cut them and get the food down to a portion where you can consume it? So, my point of view is this: anything that has to be altered in order to be consumed is not natural for the body. Simple as that. And at the end of the day, all the herbs have all the minerals and vitamins that you need. For those who think that you're gonna be lacking in certain minerals and vitamins, they don't understand herbs and what the herbs contain as far as the minerals and vitamins are concerned, along with the fruits and the vegetables. You understand what I'm saying? So this is why this is essential. This is why this is healthy. This is why this is something that is beneficial. You understand what I'm saying? Beautiful blended. I tried going vegan and ended up in the hospital. I became anemic, and my doctor said my body wasn't absorbing hemium, iron, so he told me to eat liver once a week and drink orange juice. Again, you can get iron from herbs. Again, a lot of people go vegan and they don't understand what it is that they're doing, and so of course you would have issues. But if you know the herbs that are high in iron, like the sea moss, you wouldn't have that issue if you're taking those things and you know and understand what it is that you're consuming and what it is that you need, the body becomes deficient in certain things because from day one, most of us have been fed on the wrong diet. Think of this. You have to eat the liver of another living thing in order to get iron. The God that created us, he must then figure this thing out real well. Because it required of us to be able to kill something, dismember it, take the organ out, then have to cook the organ in order to consume the organ so that we would get the nutrients that we need. It makes no sense that we would have to do that. We can do that. And I don't bash anybody who does eat meat, but we got to think through these things, guys. You got to think through these things. Nothing that you have to alter in order to consume is natural for your physiology. Nothing. It just makes sense. Nothing that you have to alter in order to consume is natural. So you can have issues. Again, I would do more, JD, I would do more research on the herbs, guys. The herbs, there are a ton of herbs that have a lot of these things that you are lacking. And again, the herbs that I mentioned, so you want to watch some of the videos that I have dealing with the herbs, but I can't think of one that's specific in copper at this moment, but I'm almost sure that the chlorella or the my battery may be dying, guys. The chlorella and or the sea moss. This is what it is. Sea moss has 92 minerals, and your body needs 102 of those minerals. So I'm almost certain that the Irish moss has the copper in it, JD. So you want to do your research on that. Again, don't just take my word, guys. Just do your research, and then you come back and you start to learn more about what it is that you're doing, because you at the end of the day need to be your doctor along with your doctor. Hanging with Miss D. I know a lot of people who ain't gonna give up meat entirely. I understand that. My thing is, I don't have an issue with you eating that meat. I have an issue with individuals trying to say that meat is natural and necessary for the human body. That is an outright lie. They don't understand it. Again, basically, what there are many herbs. Again, what you can do for the daily function is to just focus in on like the dandelion, and the chlorella. If you're not dealing with any specific issue that is that you're trying to cure, the sea moss has 82 of the 92 of the 102 minerals that the body needs. So it tastes awful now. I'm telling you right now, it tastes absolutely awful. So you might want to capsulize it because it tastes awful. Absolutely awful. I'm not going to lie to you about that. So that's the truth on that. It tastes absolutely awful. Terrible. But I take it in a shot. I take like a teaspoon of it and I take it in a shot. I take the chlorella in a shot because it has a lot of the things that I need for the body. Also, I take the dandelion has a ton of benefits. The burdock root has a ton of vitamins, has a ton of minerals. I mean, the herbs are powerful, guys, because they're natural foods to the body. This is not a miracle type thing that is happening. This is you feeding your body that which is natural. We've been fed that which has been so unnatural for so long that we end up, when we do things natural or things that have been introduced naturally, you think and you start to question that because we've been crazy. Do you burp sea moss? No, I don't burp the sea moss. It goes down. But again, you can capsulize the sea moss. Many of you not gonna be able to do it because you have an issue with like that type of taste. I can stomach that type of taste because I've become so used to dealing with it, but I don't like doing it. So a lot of times I capsulize that sea moss, and you can get what is called 00 capsules from Amazon, and you can get a capsule make a thing and make your own capsules, guys. So sometimes you're gonna have to do that work, guys. You're gonna have to do that work. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't have any spirella hanging with Miss D, but I've heard great things about spirella as well. Um, Again, anything that becomes too mainstream, I always look a little bit deeper because a lot of people that promote those things don't really go deep into the herb field and get the herbs that people don't really know about and put those out in front. When something becomes commercialized, then it kind of get uh, worn down. Now, beautiful blended. I know I don't grow my own herbs. I wish I could, but I ain't. I'm not. I don't have a green thumb, and I live in an apartment complex. Yeah, I know that which is good for you tastes so awful. Karen, I really, Karen, to be honest with you, my meal prep is so simple. I do one. I really don't have a lot, to be honest with you, but I can recommend you some books like Forks Over Knives and things of that nature. That's great book with a lot of information in it. I just don't do a whole lot of things with my eating because I have so many issues that were done to my digestive tract before I became vegan and etc. And even some healthy foods bother me, so I'm really limited. So I really have a real basic, and this is no jive to you. I really have a real basic eating thing, like basic, real basic, like um, kale, onions. Um, Yesterday I had some broccoli, but I usually keep it at kale, onions, um, romaine lettuce, cucumbers, celery, things of that nature. And I have what is called a vegan ranch that I usually utilize. And for my what I guess people would call a cheat, I do that. I do some chips. I do non-GMO chips that are vegan friendly, and I do those type of things. So it's real basic right now, to be honest with you, as I try to get this right. All right, guys. So I'm gonna have to get on out of here because my battery is about to die. I will start doing a live pretty much once or twice a week so we can answer those questions and so we can make things happen. All right. So peace and love, fam. So Fab, I think she might want to start doing a live with me on Sundays. I think I saw that come up on my feed. So if she is, then we'll be getting a live in on this Sunday coming up. But again, if she doesn't, I still will be here once or twice a week. All right. So I'm sending you guys peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. And if I didn't answer your question, please leave it in the comments and I will get to it. All right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Have a beautiful night. Get you some rest. Peace.